All right, guys, welcome. Tier 3 MRL. So as I was racing, I'm coming in a little bit late. We are live at Qatar. We already have cars on tracks doing outlaps. For our track, we have 5.3 kilometers, one DRS zone down the main straight, basically a flat track. 16 corners, quite a few overtaking spots if you have the cojones to send it. Not smart to do that though. All right, well, let me get everything up. Like I said, I'm a little late due to my race. So we have an Alfa Romeo about to come across the line. Or is that a Ferrari? That's the Ferrari Semtex. My good old TP. 21.7. The Haas of Shrimpies. Looks like we have a Williams. That is Irons. Come across with a 22.1. Sorry guys, I'm still trying to get everything situated. McLaren, that has to be Punju. $21.8, good enough for P4 at the second. Echo Alex coming down the line. Everybody is running out of ERS usage. Echo Alex right beside his teammate, P9, P10. We have Dan and Matt about to start his lap. We'll sit here on board with him, watch his lap. We're now at turn 1. Then in the 5th gear, hits the apex, comes out. Could use a little bit more track on the exit. A little deep there, missed the apex. Coming out, got some traffic in his way. Nice that Williams got out of his way. Flat out through here, never let off the throttle. Quick little downshift. Oh, he stayed in 7th. High downshift right there. Down to the 5th for the final corner. Opens up the DRS, and get a little toe from the car in front of him. That is good enough for a 22.2. Puts him in P11. Let me check to see where my co-com's at. And I don't know. Sorry about this, guys. So the Mercedes KDM out on a lap. One of 4 people to set a lap. So I'm expecting this tier to be very, very, very close. Okay. Medium set 21.6. Flat, good flat lap. So right now we have the top 13 separated by a second. Kapasi, invalidated. It's gonna hit the pits. The Aston Martin team principal. I don't know how that did not invalidate him. There's definitely 4 wheels over the line. Ooh, definitely missed apex there. Second to last corner. Coming around the last one. Downshifts down to third, and then short shifts up to fourth. Opens up the DRS. Deployment all used up. 23.4 puts him in P15. Check out his teammate. AK is going to come across the line. Puts on P2 with a 21.4, 2,000ths of a second off Echo Alex. What a lap by AK. Okay, Mercedes, is that calm? It is. Completely out of ERS, so he's coming in. Trying to find out where my co-commentator's at. Shrimpies. Gonna be Jacobson, currently in P13. See what his split time is. Coming across the line now. He's way down. Punju on his second flyer. Currently in P10 with a 21.8. He's about even with his time, about 100th up. Now the last corner. Improved by 5,000ths. That's not gonna move him up anywhere. Only other person on lap right now is our chief steward of mod. Moving down from tier 2 to tier 3. Capacity puts it on pole with a 21.3. Mazda gonna come across the line, improved by nearly 3/10, puts him up to P9 with a 21.6. Ferrari Syntax. Never mind anymore what, John? See what Syntex's time's looking like when he comes across. He's about even with his time right now. Still about even at the sector 3 timing line. Ooh, got a little squirrely and it validates coming out of the last corner. That is tough from the Ferrari team principal. Comms have validated also. Irons, he's just starting. Next to come across the line is going to be Gary. Shrimpies puts it on pole with a 20.9. First driver down into the 20s. Gary improved by a whole second. Still down in P17. Gary seems to be a little bit off the pace today. Irons coming through the sweeping triple right-hander. Improved by 2/10. Irons goes up to P11 with a 21.7. What's up, man? My Cocon made it. Get you an invite to the lobby. When you get into the lobby, just be sure to press Y before you go into the race to spectate. Why can I find you? Yeah, we hear you. I can't find you to send you an invite though to get you in the lobby. Syntax back out of his lap. Kapasi seems like he's going to be the only person to be able to fight for pole. He needs about 4.5 tenths. A little deep on the last corner. Opens up his DRS. And no, he improved by about 8 thousandths P3. So we have, yep, that's going to be it for qualifying. Shrimpy's on pole, Echo Alex P2, Capacity P3. Oh, why is the audio not working? Oh, there we go. No, it's still not working. Nice. All right, hold on. So we got Shrimpy's P1, Echo Alex P2, Capacity P3, KDM P4, AK P5, Syntax P6, Punju P7, Anthony Jenkins, known as Twan in P8, MB Jacobson in P9, Pilot P10, Mod P11, Technic Speedy P12, Iron Books P13, P14 is Calm, P15 is Zach, Dan of Mac in P16, P17 is Gary, P18 is Henry, and P19 Cartman. It's going to be a second before I get you an invite. Your camera's still not showing up either.
Yeah, it's gonna take a sec.
There you go, invite sent. All right. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we are off. Looks like the Hasa Shrimpy's got a good getaway capacity going on the outside of Echo Alex into turn 1. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it stick. Got a McLaren off in the back. Comes back onto the track. No harm, no foul. Shrimpy's Echo Alex and Capacity stay 1, 2, and 3, and that is a car went flying off the track. I don't know who that was. Cartman. Starting at the back, gonna have to make up a lot of time. Camera angles are terrible. And now everyone's pretty much made it single file. We got Technic Speedy up 7 spots in less than a lap. But he hits the pits, so he must have got damage while doing so. We also have Calm and Dan the Mac. All 3 are going into the pits. Look at tires. Majority are started on the mediums. We got Punju, Zach, MB Jacobson, Mod. Oh, KDM retired. Crash out of turn 1. Let's stay right here. Let's see if we can see where his car is. There's the wing. This car's gone. That's going to be a full safety car. So that just helps out the guys that just had to pit. Hey, in the Discord call, you want to turn your camera off and turn it back on?
Yeah, let me. I'm just testing it. It looks like it should pop up.
Oh yeah, if you have it open somewhere else, it's not going to open in the Discord. So I don't know what happened to KDM. We just came around the first corner while I was looking at the tires and. So right now you have Zach up 8 positions, Gary 5000 up 7, Henry up 7, Syntex down 8. Not looking good for the Ferrari team principal as of now. Just got caught up in some madness.
Oh, I think I can see.
There you are.
Nice. Cool.
Did you manage to get in the game?
Yeah, let me access the game first. Now that I got this set up. Cool. Very nice.
So that is not the start to the season that Mercedes or KDM wanted. Out on lap 1. So you have Syntex, Dana Mac in the pits. Syntex probably changing a wing.
Alright, let me see. Alright.
So there you are. So everybody welcome NickyG to the comms team. It's the first time on a full-time comms role. He should be joining me every week, unless something crazy happens. How's your day going, man? Besides that crazy ending to that race. You there, Nicky? If you're talking, I can't hear you. The game picked up your mic. You hear me?
All right.
The game picked up your mic.
I'm in.
Mute your mic in the game.
Can you still hear me, Tolby?
Yeah, I hear you, but you're coming through the
I
game.
can't hear you anymore.
No, it's not letting me out of the race director. So, if you can hear me, I had to exit out of the game and come back in.
I can hear you now.
Alright, sorry about that, guys. I'm jumping back in the game now. I opened up the race director and it would not let me. We got back just in time to see Shrimpy's about to take off from the safety car. Perfect. Yeah, you did. You're good. All right, so now we're all
Awesome. Good. All right, now we're commentating.
Right. So Kapasi looks like he's got a run on Echo Alex. Is going to make the dive into turn 1. Thinks better of it, tucks in behind.
Shrimpy wants to build up a lead here, it looks like, in the Haas.
They got a really good restart out of that. The thing about the restarts here at Qatar is you can restart so early.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you back the pack up far enough, Absolutely. The safety car goes in the pits and you can take off super early.
%100.
Zach's falling off the back of Twan. So as soon as DRS up, it looks like we're going to have 3 little DRS trains here.
Yeah, it looks like Shrimpy's really going to start to build the lead here. Unless Echo Alex can start to...
Yeah, they're both using overtake out of that last corner.
And that's a fastest lap by Echo Alex, 128.028.
Pogs in the chat just said, I didn't think...
Like crazy.
Pogs just came in the chat and said, well, I didn't think anything in Tier 4 could top the ending of Tier 5, but here we are. So I think it didn't go good there, Pogs.
Yeah, Tier 5 was a very, very tough ending for me in that race. I know for you too, Tolby, right?
Yeah. I'm not saying it was my fault, but it might have been my fault.
Oh,
Pete
okay.
Masterclass, huh, Kay? Kayla came in and said Pete Masterclass, so that's what happened. Okay. No comment. My mom taught me if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. So this is about what I expected when I saw the drafts. Was this tier was going to be really clogged up.
Yeah. Looks like Carbon is reserving. Is he in?
He's a Tier 5 driver.
Oh, okay, so he's reserving up.
Yeah, 2 tiers.
Tier 4.
So
or Tier 3.
he's just hoping for madness, trying to get McLaren at least a couple points. Irons makes the move on Zach. Done before the corner. Right behind him, you got Gary and MB Jacobson going at it. MB Jacobson's got the inside line, which I don't think is the best line in turn 1. I think if you're trying to pass, outside on turn 1 is way better. You get a better run for turn 2. Pilot is all over the back of MB Jacobson.
Gary's made up 8 places from the start of the race. Henry's made up 4. On the other hand, Semtex has gone down 11 places, and KDM went 15 places down to DNF so far.
I think Semtex got caught up in a little madness. He had to pit and change his wing.
Tough day for the Ferrari so far.
I'm telling you. That is not a lie. Well, I don't know what Tier 4 is looking like, but...
Not looking too bad for the Williams.
Kayla said, Pete Masterclass, and she said, no further comments without my lawyer present. Punju making a move on AK. Got it done before the corner. Yeah, Irons is also up 6 spots. Same with Zach. They definitely took advantage. And Punju's sitting pretty right now because he's going to be able to go long on those hards. He's the only hard runner in the top 8.
It's the nice thing about the safety car. If you can take advantage of it, tire-wise, you can really make it work in your favor for the whole race. But on the contrary, if you don't get it right and you have to pit again, you're going to lose a bunch of spaces.
So Iron, there's a big gap between P6 and P7, between Twan and Irons. 3 seconds. So it's basically just 2 big DRS trains. Semtex with our our second penalty. He gets 3 seconds. That's not going to help his case out at all.
We're going to see a lot of those in these coming races. It's going to be very hard to avoid.
Echo Alex with the DRS on Shrimpies. And they might just start going back and forth every lap. Yeah, Andy. Punju's sitting pretty on those hard tires.
Oh, I can't see your. I can see your camera on the live stream, but I can't see it in the Discord.
You won't see it in the Discord because if I have it running on the stream, on the live stream, you on the Discord, you won't be able to see it. You can't have the camera running in 2 places.
Yeah.
So Irons is trying to drop Gary and trying to catch the pack in front of him. It's gonna be really hard to do when the whole pack in front of him has DRS though. AlphaTauri not having the best luck in the tiers at the moment. Not looking great, but pace is there. Well, you're getting 1 point right here so far. You got Zach. Still a long race to go. What's the tires? There you are, sir.
I'm really wondering how this is going to play out once pit stops happen with the hard runners. How much are they going to be able to take advantage of that time?
Yeah, especially Semtex. His hards are 2 laps newer because he had the pit on lap 1.
I actually bumped you on one of the safety cars, and I lost part of my front wing, and I went like 20 laps.
Oh, MB Jacobson just crashed. That's going to be a safety car.
Oh, let's see where that is.
He had to have collided with Mod because Mod is sitting sideways. No wing damage from what I see. That's the Alfa Romero of MB Jacobson. They need to add replay to this. That would be nice. But that's going to help out Irons because he had that over 3 second gap. And don't be surprised if you see these medium runners come in.
Safety car is going to make this interesting.
Yeah, because the medium runners should probably pit and get off those mediums. It's a good time for it, and it's just going to help those hard runners out. Yeah. And at the end, those hards for 19 laps will be hurting.
This is going to be a big advantage for the medium runners. Get that free pit stop for the hards, leaving the hard runners in a difficult position for the rest of the race.
Yep, the top 3 come in, top 5 come in. Oh, Punju's coming in to get off the hards, huh?
Everyone is coming into the pits.
Punju thought about overtaking into the pits. Ooh, he hit the back of Kapasi. He's going to have to change his front wing if the game does it. If it's yellow, the game's not going to do it.
It might not. It might not.
Yeah, they're changing it. They're changing it. So like we said, you got Zach, Simtex up front. They're going to be on hards. Dan and Max stayed out on 8-lap old mediums. We'll see how that works out for them. Mod stayed out.
What a nice little change. We got a penalty for Semtex, unless that popped up before already.
No, it was before.
3-second time penalty, track limits, and Cartman as well. Track limits, 3-second penalty.
I honestly, if I was Punju, I would have stayed out right there. It doesn't make sense because no matter, he's not taking mediums. Well, 18 laps is an ask.
Yeah, I don't think that was the right play.
The mediums
That's
will
gonna
be
hurt his race later on, I think.
Dead by the end of the race.
Is he gonna try to make them go 18 laps? Because I think that's gonna be pretty difficult, even with a safety car.
Almost impossible. And if he does, he'll be so slow at the end of the race, it's not going to matter. Anybody who's on somewhat fresh tires will pass him.
Yeah, I think it's also going to increase the likelihood of slipping out once those tires are done.
Andy says somebody in Tier 5 took him 18 laps, maybe 17.
It's definitely possible, but it's pretty risky when you're in a race scenario.
Yeah.
You know, you can do it in like a practice session, and there's not a lot of pressure, but once you're really giving it all the beans, it's going to be a little more difficult. So
watch Punju prove us wrong. I mean, he obviously had the pace. He was running, what, P3, P4?
Punju? Yeah, I think he was.
Yeah, he was running up there.
Yeah, I mean,
Kapasi back in the pits? Huh.
I wonder what that was.
I don't know, unless he hit somebody and having to change a wing. Let's look. Yep, they're changing his front wing, so he hit somebody or a wall or something. So that just annihilated his race. But long way to go. It only annihilated it as of now. If y'all are talking about that Tier 4, I'm not admitting the fault, but I might have had something to do with it.
With what?
Oh, the guys in the chat are talking about, I think they're talking about the Tier 4, or the Tier 5 crash at the end of the race.
Oh, yeah. That I was, you know,
I am not admitting fault in 4K, okay? I'm not doing it.
I was in a really good position there. Because I hit you in the first safety car, just give you like a little tap, and it ruined my front wing. And then I pitted to softs, and right after the safety car happened. So I was in like P9, and I was like, I can definitely pass a few more people. And then everyone piled up on that corner, and I was done. Couldn't react in time.
Pug says, believe me, nobody cares about Tier 5 anymore. But was the Tier 4 crash that bad? I mean, a lot of y'all are in here from T4, I'm just saying. So it might have been that bad. I mean, tier money. It's always been tier money. Here we go. Safety car is going in. I'm going to watch from onboard of Dynamac.
Let's see how this restart goes.
So everybody from mod back is on brand new tires. Zach holding them up nice and long. And he takes off.
All right, we're off. Green flag. Zach keeps it clean into the first turn. All good. Looks like a pretty clean restart from what I'm seeing.
AK is getting swallowed up right now.
Oh, that's another one.
Oh, he went shot down the inside of Shrimpy's. What a move. That was a good move. Oh, Punju gone down the inside of Shrimpy's.
Oh, down the inside, Punju. That'll bring him up to 7th place.
I don't even think Shrimpy's knew Punju was there. Like, Punju just appeared.
That was brilliant.
Mod on these old tires, you can just tell he's holding everybody behind him up.
The thing is, how long are those tires going to last? I don't know if he wants to push on them too much.
Yeah, AK got around him. Shrimpy's went way off the track back there.
Oh, had a look there.
Yep, I went off the track. Punju's probably...
Yep.
Ooh, that was close. He thought about it.
Oh,
And that's the Williams of Echo Alex.
Oh, Echo Alex is out. Echo Alex is out. Out. Safety car.
And now the guy's in
It looks like he either got tapped and then just slipped into the
Syntax.
wall, or he might have just gone down his own.
Syntax should have slowed down and let the safety car get in front of him.
Now we're racing the safety car.
Yeah, everyone's going to have to go around to catch the safety car and then do a lap behind it, so. Oh, by the way, who was that? Giants fan in chat said Nicky's looking good in that Williams apparel.
Ah, stop it. I'm trying to get my camera to zoom in, but it doesn't want to zoom in, so it just looks like I'm super far away.
Agreed, Andy. That is good for Punju's mediums. He was not. A little bit. It did not look like he was trying to save them at all.
Yeah, I don't think so. What might help is if there's a late safety car, he can get on the softs, but that might be a little bit hectic.
Yeah, he was definitely trying to get as many positions as possible. So Dynamac's going to jump in the pits, but that's just going to take him all the way to the back of the field.
Oh, did he do a little fake
And
into the
set.
pits there, Punju?
I was not watching. AlphaTauri's going to double stack.
Did a little,
Wonder if they're
little
separated
feint
enough.
into the pit lane. All right, so Semtex is our new leader, still with that 3-second penalty though, and the hards. He will not pit. 12-lap old hards. I don't know, Toby. Should he have pit there?
It's on the fence. I mean, safety cars bring safety cars, so I mean, maybe he's thinking on another one, but he's not going to pull a gap enough to where it's going to matter. I don't think, because everyone behind him is going to be much faster. Punju is on a tear right now. Same with Shrimpy's.
I guess he doesn't have much to lose.
Thank you, Kayla. Kayla sent me a clip of the Pete massacre, I guess, in Tier 4. I would put it on stream, but I'm not that much of an asshole. Believe it or not. A lot of people don't believe it. I am missing my Denver Broncos game right now.
Huh. Everyone else is either on 4-lap old tires or a few people on some brand new tires. We got Cartman down there in the softs. I guess he's going to try and make those last until the end of the race. That's going to be very difficult.
Softs will not last. Will not.
Yeah.
I mean, he won't puncture them, but after about 4 or 5 laps, you start slowing down like crazy. Oh, safety car's in.
All right. One more restart. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I'm watching from Punju. Syntax took off.
All right.
He got irons all over the back of Shrimpies. He's definitely going to dive on turn 1. No? Falls back in line?
Might think better of it.
Syntax. Oh, Punji with a 3-second. That hurts.
That's going to be tough. Although, I want to say people will start to gather 3-second penalties pretty soon. But we'll see.
Oh, Punju thought about a move down the inside of AK. Syntax is just being a nuisance right now on those old hards. Oh, AK going around the outside.
Oh, AK wants to get past. Oh, he's going to make it stick. He is. And that moves AK up to first. I don't think Semtex is going to be there for too long. I wonder if he's thinking if he should have pit or not.
Yeah, he might be kicking himself. But, I mean, it didn't really matter if he pit then, he's going to go to the back of the field, or if he pits now, he's going to go to the back of the field.
Yeah, at this point, it's a little too
The safety
late.
car probably would have been smarter, but now he just has to hold out and hope for another one. But he is holding Punju up. This is actually going to help AK. If Syntax can just hold Punju off. Oh, no. Punju going down the inside. Yeah, Punju knew he had to get around Syntax now. Or AK was just
That's a clinical pass right there into turn 1.
No, irons.
And that is going to be no problem for Punju. Semtex is slowly fading away. Oh, a little bit of contact there between Shrimpies and Iron. Iron is all over that. Wants to get in there, wants to get on the podium. Ooh, getting really close there. Keeping him real close for company there.
Cartman with another 3-second time penalty.
So that'll put him up to 6.
Yeah, Semtex is holding up the field, and Punju and AK are a 1.5 seconds ahead now. Look at that! Look at the train behind Semtex while the front two just take off.
Punju is chasing down AK.
Something's gonna happen in this little train.
He might be able to get it done on the straight.
Oh, Semtex went off. Oh, I called it too. It's pilot. Pilot's off. Calm.
Oh, what happened there?
They were just all bunched up, and I think Calm and Pilot probably got into each other. No safety car though.
Oh man, DRS enabled. Oh, a little bit of weaving there. AK's gonna make it for one more lap. He survives.
Syntax tires are dead. He's all over the place. He's just praying for a safety car.
Iron is still looking at Shrimpies. Although I think he's starting to fall back just a little bit. Even if Punju gets the pass on AK, he still has that 3-second time penalty for track limits.
Yeah, he would have to try to pull that out. Another 3 second for Cartman.
Oh my goodness. I think Cartman said, I've had enough with the track limits today. I think he's just gonna have some fun. Let's see, he's accumulated 9 seconds so far, so Sentex also with 6 seconds, Henry with 3. And Punju made the pass on AK, although AK wants to fight back, but not going to happen on this round.
Anthony Jenkins finally getting around Semtex, but held him up for a whole lap. The only time somebody can get around him basically is with DRS on the straight. Oh, caution.
Oh, we have a yellow flag on Sector 1. Cartman is...
He's spinning around.
Off the track. He's coming back on. Looks like he's all right.
It just cracks me up how much Semtex is holding these guys up behind him.
Yeah, he's making it fun for everyone.
One person will get past, and then they'll take off from him, and he holds the line of cars up again.
I think he's figuring, okay, we got some people that are going to pass me, but let me at least make it fun.
Right. I'm not just going to move out of the way and give it to him. Who's commentating Tier 2? Dina Master and Maniko. Then Tier 1 is going to be Andy and Punju, and those comms will be fun. Oh, well, Gary got around him before DRS.
Oh, AK's approaching. Oh, he's going to try and come down the inside, but Punju sticks it on the right side. Should be able to save that, but AK's going to try again, but...
That's good defense from Punju.
Punju's going to be able to keep that. 9 laps left, though.
3 seconds. Puts him up to 6.
And it looks like he's finally
Yellow Sector
pitting.
1.
Or, oh, no, he is...
He spun.
Took himself out there. He's down into 14th place now. He's going to have to pit.
Yeah, his tires are fried.
He might as well. He might as well pit for some softs and try and go for a fastest lap or something. AK's still chasing Punju down. Iron did get the pass on Shrimpies, but Shrimpies is still pretty close by Irons. We'll see what happens on the main straight.
Yeah, AK should get Punju here, and Shrimpies should get Irons.
Let's see what happens here. DRS open. He's getting real close. He's coming down the inside, and yeah. Just a bit more grip, bit more pace.
Gary got double overtaken by Dana Mac and Mod on the straight.
Shrimpy's back up into
third. A lot of people are blinking, so a lot of people are out of ERS.
Iron's going to fall a little bit behind Shrimpy's there. Yeah, this pack in the middle is real close. Got a nice train here between 12th and 5th, 6th place. Calm 45 with the fastest lap.
Oh, what's going on back here? They're almost 4 wide. Oh, Lord. Okay. People backed out of it, thank goodness. That was about to be ugly.
Back is really chasing down Gary here. Taking a look, but thinks a little bit better of it for now.
Punju gets back around AK on the straight. And Shrimpies has dropped Irons. Irons is out of DRS.
That's Capacid down the inside. Gary takes that 9th place. Oh, a little slip there from Punju, I think. Tires might be hurting a little bit. Oh, another slip there from Punju.
11 lap old mediums. Yeah, he's gonna start. He's gonna start dropping. He's gonna start hurting a little bit.
Tires are gonna fall off the cliff really, really soon. I think he's gonna be regretting that tire strategy he did there. AK's just waiting for his chance, although he also collected a time penalty, 3 seconds for track limits.
So Shrimpies and Irons are looking pretty good right now.
So now that makes Punju and AK on equal footing now. If Punju can keep this, he'll take the win.
Well, no, because you have Shrimpies and Irons are close enough to jump both of them.
Oh, that's right. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, so Shrimpies is technically P1 right now. Because I don't think Punju, with those tires, he does not have the pace to build a gap to any of these guys. Because they're all on way faster tires than him.
Irons could find himself in second place here, no?
Yeah. As long if it stays how it is now, Shrimpies BP1, Irons BP2.
Okay.
Irons is definitely going to want to try to get around Shrimpies though, because he's going to want first instead of second for sure.
Oh, absolutely. If he's thinking what we're thinking, he's going to want to try and get it for Shrimpies. Technic with a 3-second time penalty, track limits. Looks like everyone's starting to collect the track limits penalties now. Once the tires slip away a little bit, it's hard to keep very high lines.
Yeah, it's a very high track for that. So AK should get it done on Punju here.
Yep.
Maybe even Shrimpies. Is he going to go for it?
Ooh,
no. Oh, he got into the back of him and spun him.
That's Punju round. That's Punju round right there. He is out. He's off the track.
Definitely Shrimpies getting into the back of him. Punju is furious right now.
That was quite naughty by Shrimpies. That is going to be very tough for Punju, and that might be a submission right there for the stewards to take a look at.
For sure. So, as of right now, you're
P1
looking
for Shrimpies, but
yeah. So Irons is sitting pretty right now.
Yeah. If
Kayla
Shrimpies does
in
collect
chat says from teammates to enemies.
Yikes. If Shrimpies does get a penalty for that collision with Punju, then it's pretty much guaranteeing Iron a win
there
here.
are Technic Speedies around.
You can keep it on there.
All the way to the back of the field, basically.
Oh. Might have pushed it too hard there. Down to 13th.
AK can win it if he pulls out another 4/10.
Yep.
Yeah, Irons lost a bunch of time.
He's still got that time penalty. And if Shrimpies or Iron gets a time penalty too, then it's going to be even tougher.
That's Irons around Shrimpies in the turn 1. So now Irons just needs to hunt down AK and stay in that 3-second time gap.
Now they're on this. All of the top 3 are on the same compound tire with the same age as well, so it's fair game here, except for that time penalty for AK.
JJo, I agree. I think he'll pick up a penalty for that.
I think so too. It was optimistic, but that was definitely his fault. Fastest lap, Cartman, 23.7.
Yep, so basically, yeah, Irons versus AK for the win. He's just got to stay within that 3-second time gap. The problem is, well, neither one of them have ERS. If Irons could save it ERS for a lap, maybe a lap and a half, 2 laps, and then use it. Just try to stabilize the gap and then
way off the track. That's a 3-second time penalty. If Irons can just keep it on the track and keep it within 3 seconds, he's sealing himself that win.
So now you're looking at Mod on the podium.
Yep. Track limits are very, very evil on this track.
AK's time penalty is 3. Here, I'll put him up for you. There you are. And Shrimpy's just got his. And we are pretty sure Shrimpy's will also be getting a post-race penalty. I'm not a steward, so I can't say he will or not, but if I was a steward,
he probably will.
He's getting a penalty. So now everyone's gapped up back to Dan. No, don't keep him calm, Kayla. Stress him out. Look, he's falling back. He's at 2.7. Stress him out.
Pretty good result for the Alpines here, 4th and 5th.
Yeah, 4th and 5th is
some good points for them.
Definitely a good result from them.
Now Irons just needs to keep it clean. 3 laps left of the race.
Kayla, tell Irons that Tolby said don't bottle it. Punju, oh my goodness, Punju's furious. He's made those tires last though. I mean, he's still in the points.
Let's look at some points.
Him, Henry, and Pilot are all on 16 lap old, or yeah, my bad. He's on mediums.
Those mediums got to be crying right now. AK's pulling away just a tiny bit.
It is going to be
Gap
really
is now
close.
2.7. Really, really close. We got a yellow flag. What's this here?
I don't know. I see all the cars are still going around the track.
Must have been a little something. Gap is now 2.8.
Mod is caught up to the back of Shrimpy's.
2 laps left in the Qatar Grand Prix Tier 5 opening race of the Moose Racing League. Or sorry, Tier 3.
Right. Cartman speeding in the pit lane. Now I think he's going to call it a day. Either that or Punju might have gotten his ear and told him to try to steal the fastest lap. Oh, technically Speedy just got the fastest lap. Oh, it's back. Ma got around Shrimpy's. Punju's Irons is put back time into AK, so he's down to 2.4, 2.5.
I think I lost my camera again.
Yeah, you did. It's fine. We're starting the
Final
last
lap of the race.
So as long as he doesn't lose a half a second in the last lap. Irons will take the first win of the season. He's only got about 5 more corners. He lost about 2/10 to those last couple corners.
Just needs to make it clean. 2.7 is the gap. Shrimpies with another 3-second time penalty, or is that his first?
No, that's another.
Yikes. That's going to be a tough result for Shrimpies.
AK's going to cross the line in P1, but
Iron is going to win.
Iron Bugs, P1 due to time penalties. Mod going to come in P3. Anthony Jenkins, P4. Dan and Mac up to P5. Punju up to P6. Shrimpies jump down to P7. Kapasi, P8. Zach, P9. Gary, P10 to round out the points. The 2 Rebels just missing out on points in P11, P12. Semtex down in P13. Technic Speedy, P14. Com, P15. And Cartman, P16.
And then we have Echo Alex, Jacobson, and KDM, who are out of the race. DNF. Nice performance from Iron Boogs. Kept that gap real close. Kept it clean. No time penalties. Good win for the Williams team. Another 3-second time penalty for Technic Speedy.
I just told them to come in for interviews.
Nice. Nice. Ah, my camera's back. Nice.
Well, we don't have Mod. We'll get AK. AK, you there, man?
I am here.
All right. So good race, man. So what were your thoughts on it?
I was at the start. I'm like, okay, I just gotta keep it on track, keep it clean, you know, just not die. Pretty much. That's pretty much. And then at the end, I was just pushing as hard as I could.
Yeah, you almost. I know you were watching that time in between you and Irons.
Oh yeah, dude. I was
You
watching
almost had it. Both of you guys were burning the little bit of ERS y'all had to try to get it done.
Yeah, I had a little moment in the hairpin on like second last lap, and I knew it was over. But great battle between me and Punju, though. Unfortunate what happened to him.
Yeah, I'm sure. I could hear Punju cussing from here, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So what what's your thoughts on next week's race? I don't even where.
Coda?
That's what.
I think it's Coda.
No, Coda's there's a break weekend.
Japan.
Nicky, can you? Japan. Okay, yeah, it's a good track.
Oh, yeah, I love Suzuka. It's one of my stronger tracks.
So you're pretty
Definitely.
confident going into Suzuka?
I am, yeah. I think I can do pretty well there.
Awesome. But I mean, good points for Aston Martin. I think Gary finished in the points also.
It's great. It's great.
So I'm pretty sure y'all double pointed.
That's good.
For sure.
Oh, GG's, fellas.
All right, GG's. We will see you next week, man.
Good stuff.
All right, now we got good old Mod. Hey, Mod, how you doing, man?
Good.
How was your race?
How'd you feel about that race?
Apart from Punt and Jacobson, I think the race went really well. The pace was really there on the mediums there at the end, and people were just falling off. So everything played into our hands today.
Yeah, you and your teammate both were catching shrimpies at an outrageous rate there at the end.
Yeah, we were unsure what was going on with shrimpies there, and yeah, we were able to pass them and give us a good finishing result today.
How hard was it to keep it between the white lines today?
It was a little hard. It was a little more frustrating sitting behind the slower traffic. But yeah, I think it was really easy to stay within the lines today. I knew where my limits were and where you could push the boundaries and not. And yeah, I thought it was all right today.
Yeah, usually you can tell who practices and who doesn't throughout the week on a track like that based on the track limit penalties. Because you know how hard you can push and stuff like that coming out of the corners.
Yeah, I didn't get to participate in Qatar last season, and I only got in an hour's worth of practice right before the race today. And I'm honestly surprised. I don't know if it's the track or if it's the field, but I was a little surprised to see where I qualified versus where I finished. But yeah, it was. We'll see how the rest of the next races pan out and see where our
well, I'm sure you'll see a couple things in the incident reports that will show you what happened in the field. There was a couple minor things, but nothing too crazy.
No, yeah, I saw.
I think a couple people got strategy kind of wrong and stuff like that, and that was a big part of it.
Yeah, I saw a lot of cars going off behind it in front of me, and luckily we weren't in that today. And yeah, so we'll take that.
How you feel about Suzuka next week?
I don't know. I haven't driven it, so we'll see how next week goes. Again, we got to see if our pace was really strong or if it was just the field just wasn't there today with the wrecks and stuff. So we'll see what. Again, we got to take these next few races, race by race, and we'll see what happens.
Right. All right, man. Well, good showing for Alpine. Got an amazing day. Good points.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Very good
All right,
points.
we'll see you next week.
Boys.
All right, let's get the race winner in here.
Race winner Irons for Williams. Congratulations.
Boo! No, what's going on, man? How was your race? Were you stressed out?
A little bit at the end. After I saw Kayla make a mistake, then I was pretty chill.
Yeah, Kayla was in chat saying that she was engineering you, trying to keep you calm.
Yeah.
I told her to stress you out that you're losing time.
Yeah, I heard that. I had that going on in the background. I told her when I get to it straight, I'm muting the stream. I'm not listening to that.
It's all fun and games, but no, fantastic race, man. So how hard were you having to push there at the end to try to keep in that 3-second gap? Because we saw you go from 2.2 to 2.8 within like a lap or two, and then you fought back to get down to about 2.5.
Yeah, it was kind of hard. Yeah, that's about it for the ending of the race.
What's the sentiment now? You kept it really close towards the end. How do you feel now that it's over?
Relieved.
Did you go outside and take a breath of fresh air or two?
I might.
How's your pace around Japan?
Fucking awful. Sorry for cussing, but it's awful.
Yeah, so no back-to-backs?
Yeah.
Kayla in the chat says that you screamed in her ear and now you're all chill.
I wouldn't say I screamed. I was just like, let's go. That's about it, yeah.
Is that true, Kayla? Or is he lying to us?
Probably gonna say I'm lying.
Probably.
Cap?
Yep, she said cap. Yep. I don't know why you lie to us, Irons. But no, good race for real, man. Like, I know Giants is proud. Good points for Williams.
I mean, I got a haircut yesterday, so might be the.
That might have been it. More aerodynamic.
Yeah, definitely translates to the track. It gives you a couple more horsepower.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, we'll see you next week in Suzuka.
All right, I'll try to do.
Best of luck.
Try to do my thing next week.
You got it.
Thanks for having me.
Let's go,
All right,
Team
man.
Williams.
Oh,
All
my
right, so
goodness.
That's the top 3 right there.
Yeah, it was good, exciting racing. Couple little mistakes from people cause their own race to end and ruined a couple other people's races. But I mean, that's a good showing for Tier 3. We got good little Suzuka next week. Should be a good time. To me, it's a fun track. Really flowy if you practice it. It's another one of those ones that you have to practice or you're going to go in and just not have pace.
Yep. It's also a very, very slippery one. Very tough on the tires, so that should be pretty interesting for everyone.
All right, NickyG. Well, I appreciate the co-coms, man. You did good for your first com. Hope you enjoyed it.
Pretty rocky start with the video and audio issues, but I think we're all set now for the future. So
it doesn't help when we don't have the time to get it all figured out before the stream starts. The fact that we had to race and then just jump right into a stream, it doesn't help. But it's gonna be like that for 5 more races. So
all good for me. I'm excited. Should be fun.
All right. Well, we will see you next week. And chat, go check out Tier 2, and you're not going to want to miss Tier 1. Tier 1 is going to be so fast, and the comms are going to be, the comm lineup of Rage Quit and Punju together should be absolutely insane. So be sure to go check out the next 2 tiers. All right. Well, we'll catch y'all next week.